Well, you know something, I think back all the way when we first started, that very first week we were together, Quinta told me that she knows exactly what's going to happen with this show for the first 5 years. And she said something else, but I want to know who's pregnant. That's what I want to
Wow.
know.
Okay, Lisa Ann, you gave me one of the most joyous moments of my week earlier this week when you gave us the crossover episode we've been waiting for, when The Parent Trap met Freaky Friday, you, Elaine, and Lindsay Lohan on that carpet together. You know, what does it mean that people still have such an affinity for that film, for those characters, for you? I mean, what was that like?
Well, I'm extraordinarily proud of not just Lindsay for being in her glory right now. I mean, as popular as she was when she was a kid, she still is. And as a mother and the person that she is now, she's just lit from within. I loved seeing her so happy and so self-possessed and poised. She really knows what she wants, and she's going after it. And I know there was a time when she was coming up that there was a big industry around young women and following their foibles and making it worse than it was. And she was in the middle of all that. So for her to come out the other side and be in charge of her life,
And
I'm
healthy.
thrilled. And on top of that, my best friend Elaine Hendricks also being in it I was just there to support. But the fact that people still respond and love it and are comforted by it and feel like it's part of their childhood, there's no better feeling as an actor than to think you were part of that. And I feel like this show is going to be another one of those same projects that people still feel the way that they felt when they first started watching it. They'll feel like this in 20 years.
She left a table read, and I knew that she was going to that premiere. But when I saw the pictures of them, I got all emotional. It wasn't I didn't know she was going. So it is pretty crazy.
No, it's one of those things that, and also y'all just also looked fantastic. Can we just?
Well, that was the most important part. I didn't want to start with that, but thank you for noticing.
It's okay. We didn't want to be vain, but sometimes we just gotta call a spade a spade.
Elaine came with me for this SAG Awards when we won, and she was my date, so she wore a tux, and I wore a gown, and so on this one, she wore a pretty pink dress, and I wore a suit. Just to add to the rumors.
What rumors?
You mean the spin-off rumors? You mean the
Yes, the
sequel
spin-off
rumors?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but listen, why don't we also, that is the thing about Abbott. Abbott, at this point, we are entering into season 5, but we've had a crossover, so should we also start talking about spin-offs? Should we start talking about 7 seasons in a movie?
No.
Quinta's face.
No.
Y'all are giving us exactly what we are getting, and we were happy for it.
Hey, thanks, Angelique.
That part.
Nice little cleanup.
That was nice.
Well, speaking of giving us what we wanted, what we were looking for, the Will They or Won't They with Gregory and Janine is now officially, they are. What has it been like to explore their relationship more this season?
Do you want to go first? I feel like I talk a lot.
It's been fun. It's been nice. It's like, I said this kind of at the panel, we spent the majority of the show having these two characters go through these bumps trying to be together and being awkward around each other. It was a really nice, fun color to play with. Now, what does it actually look like with them together? We spent more time not doing it than doing it. So I think in a way we're still finding some interesting things here and there. I think one of the most fun things to me is the possessiveness of Janine and how she can get a little jealous at times, which is a color we just never thought we would see on her. This is another way to find out more about these characters, very similarly to what's happening with Ava and O'Shawn. Any relationship can crack open a character differently than anything else.
To that point of possessiveness, you hesitated to call Dee something that could be also the word for a very fine dog.
Yes.
How much?
Yes.
When you read that script,
Yes. So, that was fully written by the Sunny writer's room. And it was fun to say, or it didn't seem that jarring to me. It's not like I don't cuss. Well, I don't. That word is also just like wild in British, but I just like don't. It's not very American swearing, but so I
The
just
C word?
yeah. So I just said it and I read my lines and I did my job. Right. That's how I felt going over the Sunny, which felt really good for me. I like when I just get to be an actor and read my lines and do my job. That was really fun. And so it wasn't until it aired that I saw it. It was like, yikes, that's wild. And the reactions were really upsetting. There have been so many disappointed mothers in my inbox. Yeah, it's been really bad. Like people,
Sorry, moms. Mothers.
oh, not that. Did you? It is jarring. Like even me seeing it on screen, I was like, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, it was jarring.
The kids don't watch it Sunny anyway.
Yeah, it was a lot, but it was fun.
Sure. Well, if you would like to speak to the mothers directly, I mean, here's the moment, here's the camera.
No, I don't like to apologize for
was on cable.
things. It was on FX. But you know what? A lot of them said in the messages, they said, I am still a supporter of Abbott. I still will watch the show. And that's all. I like the relationship of you're still going to watch. You just got a little disappointed for a second. It happens. Happens with all parents. My mom's disappointed in me like once a week, and then she comes back around, and everything's fine.
You get another Emmy nomination, she gets over it.
And there you go.
How in the world is your mother disappointed in anything you
Mothers
do?
are amazing because they can always find ways.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
that's one of.
There's always a way.
There's always a way.
Last you rinse your kettle.
They're just good at it.
Why are we all like speaking from like deep experience?
Everyone has that one
My relationship with my mother's great, by the way, but yeah, they can find ways
Find
to
the smallest thing.
No, I
It's
did
the-
not
it's-
have that
Tell your
experience.
mom I was going after my man. You didn't tell mom she was going after my man, and that's.
Just giving
That's a whole-
moms the backstory.
it's
Of, like, I
it's a-
had to say it because it was,
Yeah.
you had to say it. So to that relationship point, Gregory is
Yeah.
now, got that second job as an Uber driver. It's going super well.
I don't know.
Are we sure that he's saving for a rent hike, not a ring?
Unfortunately, you've never been a man in a straight relationship. It's for the relationship. No, this is all practical. Yes, but as a man in a straight relationship, you take on another person's things, and that's just he just can't find a way to make ends meet. He's trying. He's just really trying to. I know it would be nice if that's what it was for.
I know.
But no, that's kind of just what it is.
I'm just saying that Google's AI algorithm suggests a solitaire with a round, brilliant, oval, or cushion cut diamond. It's practical,
Oh my
it's
God.
durable. Just in case.
For Janine specifically?
Janine specifically.
Are we getting?
I don't even know if that's
Lost
trash.
Google AI.
I don't know if that would be accurate.
How many carrots?
Doing a lot of
How many
driving.
I feel like with Janine,
I
it
don't
would
know,
be like
I
a
think-
ring pop.
He's a teacher.
Like that would
He
be-
gets one that's big.
That's a
Well,
big deal.
listen, there's always lab grown. There's always lab grown.
The kids like
Yeah.
the kids don't like the
teacher.
blood
I
diamond.
think
Right,
he's
that
just
is
trying to get the
expensive.
rent
Still
rate.
But
expensive.
she's really little,
Bring
so
it in
a half a
for a
carrot
second.
on Quinta looks like two
No,
or three.
on Janine.
Oh, on Janine.
I think he is just trying to get the rent.
Yeah, no, he is broke. He's broke. He's broke. Is what it is. It's not nothing deeper than he's broke. Yeah, that's pretty much.
He
what's
is a
happening.
broke boy.
Listen.
Yeah.
The fans want to know, so I have to ask.
That's fair.
But you already mentioned it. Ava and Oshan was a huge moment this season. This idea of kind of opening Ava up and having her go through this transformation. How much fun has it been to play this romance story?
Oh, it's been super fun. And also just the episodes outside of the school, it almost, being inside of it is almost like being on a different show. I kept telling Quinta I feel like I'm in a rom-com, which is like my favorite genre. So that was like lovely. And then to, ramp up Ava's attitude even more, which I didn't think was possible, and feel that and relate to that, and then see other people relate to it was amazing. In the moment, I was like, she is being too mean, but just like a lot of the show, it's based on real personality traits that people have. I will not admit that it would be me at any point in my life, but but maybe. So yeah, I thought it was like exciting to do, and also important to show that self-sabotage that both men and women do when trying to have adult relationships.
Not all of us.
Well, I mean,
Not me, I'm healed. But
Nah,
I self-sabotage all the
Oh
time.
my God.
So it was for Lisa. You see what I'm saying?
It was, 100% it was.
For the Lisas and so yeah, no, I was good. I felt like it was such an important. I'm talking about specifically the date. I felt like it was such an important episode and scene. Like it really did more than I even thought it was going to do. So it was great to do. Yeah.
I know you guys have about 6 episodes, scripts written for
8.
season
I think it's 8.
Yeah.
8. Oh, okay, we're almost. I guess that's like a third of the way of the season.
Yeah.
So I would love to hear from everyone in the loosest terms possible what you're most excited to explore with your character this season. If there's like a word or two, a vibe that you're going to be bringing with the new season. Chris, I'm looking at you, so I'm going to start with you. What are you feeling about Jacob this
I
year?
don't know. I don't know that how specifically I can speak, but I just feel like every year our writers, know more and more what we can do and the exact sound of our instrument. And so, we've trying to say something without giving anything away. They're certainly like leaning into the physical comedy, that I find
do
really
so well.
fun.
Yes.
And that I think looks particularly goofy on Jacob. Yeah, I don't know. What are you guys excited about?
Way
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Way to throw it to us.
I think what we've established in 4, I'm looking forward to those things kind of playing out. It's like those little things like Gregory having money issues. Like there's something about this show that works really well when there are realistic issues that we just kind of let manifest and play out. Like that's not something that's going to go away somehow in the off season. He still has that problem. I think finding interesting ways to get around everyday problems is what I think it's the same thing Janelle was talking about that connects with Ava dating with O'Shawn. That's what connects people to the show, is watching people on screen deal with the exact same issues that they're dealing with. So that's what I think I'm looking forward to for this year.
This show, historically, we've established, Quinta has established, and the writers, these characters so beautifully that there was an initial way that we kind of expected them to behave. And every season has a little bit different and a little bit more. And personally, for my character, just because I don't know everything, and I just want to also say I appreciate the way you asked that, because that is a different way to ask it than any of the times we're saying, what are you doing this year? And to that, we're like, we don't know.
She's sneaky.
Right, she's good.
She's
But
good.
For me, what I look at with what I've read so far is there is a way that Melissa has always kind of been. And a lot of it is guarded, and a lot of it is, I have set ideas about things and you are not going to deter me. And some of the stuff is like, maybe I can look at things a little different. Like moving her off of what's comfortable, what's normal, and how she's always behaved within her neighborhood, her family, her people. So the experience of these people and getting closer to some of these young people has changed her a little bit.
You
and
ate
that's
that
what I
right
like.
on up.
Yeah, it
That's
was
very, yeah.
Did I guess right?
No, I mean, you didn't
guess.
you didn't guess.
You ate.
You're locked in. That's how we talk about it in the room. So that's,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, good.
I loved getting a chance to see that side of Melissa with Sweet Cheeks. Also, we have a new mascot at Abbott. I mean, and actually, apparently, Sweet Cheeks is like running around Comic-Con. There's a fine.
Sweet Cheeks that's the spinoff.
Yeah.
You can have a giant Sweet Cheeks.
There's rodents
like
around the world.
Ghostbusters.
Shoot the whole thing from
Cheap
his
to
perspective.
produce.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It's like a sunny crossover backwards.
Right.
I think that's a pretty genius idea. Quinta, did you write that down?
I wrote it down.
You got
I got it. Yeah. It's okay.
Cheryl, what about for you with Barbara?
Well, you know something? I think back all the way when we first started, that very first week we were together, Quinta told me that she knows exactly what's going to happen with this show for the first 5 years. And she said something else, but I want to know who's pregnant. That's what I want to know.
Wow.
I remember the conversation.
And it's
I
Barbara's
just
daughter.
want to know.
Yes, thank you. It was your daughter. It was your daughter.
But I also think about
It's not Melissa,
what
I'll
makes
tell you that
it
right.
might be though. What makes a character like Barbara Howard stay in so long? What makes her be there that long. And I think about that often of all of the Barbara Howards that I've met, and even the ones that I'm meeting now, they all say the same thing. They love what they do, and they love it so much that they want to keep doing that, which to me I find so fascinating, because I love what I want to do too, but I look forward to the break. They're not looking forward to the break, and I love that.
That's something
Yeah.
really nice with Barbara and Melissa is the writers do a really good job of helping them find another gear every year. That's such a big thing that kind of looms over every school year that I think that people take for granted, and kind of saw it with Ava's firing this year of like, these people don't need to stay in this
That's
school.
right.
Every year they have to choose to stay here.
That's right.
And that's the top of each year, finding that new character motivation for what keeps them here is always really fun.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful way to reflect what teachers are living in this
gonna say,
country as well, which I find heroic.
But I really wonder, what is the janitor doing?
That's
Why
what
does the janitor
I
keep
want to know
coming
what
back?
Stan wants to see.
I mean, this guy, he's worked all over the world, and I get surprised every season when something new that he's done. I don't know, maybe he's an astronaut. I don't know.
Maybe he is.
Maybe.
So I'm always surprised in the writing when I see it, and I try not to laugh out loud, but I'm waiting to see what they're going to do this season.
There you go.
I would love to see Mr. Johnson go to space.
Oh,
Spin off.
he might have been there already.
He's already been to the moon.
Yeah.
He can tell us all about it. Well, y'all, I appreciate you guys so much. I'm so excited to see you. Thank you again for having me on your panel, and thanks. It's been so much fun.
Thanks,
Thanks, Angelique.
Thank you.
Thank you.